Hello, today we were talking about processing skulls. For the farm, this is, I think, a great idea to get a little extra money or recoup some of your losses if an animal dies or if you're processing livestock and you just want to get a little bit more profit. So this here is a processed goat. This is a older specimen. This is probably around 3 years old, so he's gotten a little gray. When he was first processed, he was a nice white. And to show you how it's done, this here is a raccoon skull. I trapped him this past winter, trying to get at birds and stuff. So this is how we do this. First off, you don't want to cook the bone at all to get the meat off, because it's going to make the bone brittle. What you're going to do is, there's a couple methods. One is you can use bugs like either domestic beetles or black soldier fly larvae. I use black soldier fly larvae because I'm here in the southeast and they're native. I'll do a video on how to do that. And the second is maciation. And I actually do both. I put the beetles in, I have the skulls cleaned by the beetles, and then I use maciation to get the rest of it off. And what maciation is you take a bucket of water, and it's algae. It's algae that feeds off of flesh, and it just gets gets it very nice and fine, and the stuff that just the bugs can't get. So after that process is done, maciation can take quite a bit of time. The bugs, it can take a few days up to maybe a week, depending on how many bugs you have and weather conditions and whatnot. So after that, you take them out of the bugs or the algae. What you do is you want I normally like to let it dry to make sure everything's gotten, just to give it once over. But afterwards, what you're going to do is you can put it in a container, and you use 3% hydrogen peroxide. I get this at Walmart. It costs 89.99 cents for a 32-ounce bottle like this. You can probably get it. You can get it at your corner store, drugstore, what have you. And what you're going to do is you just pour it over the animal, over the skull, just like this. You'll get some bubbling, fizzing action going on. And what it does is it is going to basically disinfect and clean and help get that bone white look. Now, if you notice in this one here, the liquid doesn't completely cover the skull. So what it'll do is, after about 24 hours, it'll have eaten up everything that is inside the liquid, and you can just flip it over. So if you do a skull like this, what I use are those big blue totes or storage containers, and I'll do a couple of skulls in at once. And here's a tip: if you're doing cow skulls, goat skulls, sheep skulls, what you can do is you can take the caps off, which is basically this here. This one had gotten chewed off by my dog on accident. Take the caps off when you place it in the tub, and then you can just stack them up next to it, and that way you can pack it in and get more skulls in your space. Or you could get a couple of other smaller skulls, like coyote or coon, or if you have anything like that, and pack it in the gaps to make, when you're pouring liquid in, just to cover the spaces. I've been doing this for 5-6 years. I sell skulls to friends, family members, eBay, and this is a way to help generate income for the farm, and it's a pretty easy thing. There's not a lot of time involvement. It's just it takes a longer period of time. Like you'll take one skull and put it in the bugs, and it'll take them however long to eat the skull. Then you gotta, it's lots of steps that might take, maybe 6 months to finish, but the actual, time you clock in doing the work is very minimal. So we'll just let this sit for 24 hours. I will flip it over. Once it is been completely done, I'll pull it out, dump the water, take it to the sink, rinse it all off, and then let it dry on paper towels or newspaper, and then that's it. So I'm going to check back later. I'm going to do a video on how to do emaciation, how to accelerate it, and when everything's done. And then I'll also do another video on black soldier fly larvae. I used to have dermestids, but due to my location, black soldier fly larvae are free, and so I just switched. But I'll cover both of them, and I hope you guys check those out.